I have a shoot later, but the changing weather conditions is testing. Shoot. Bag. Camera. Tripod. Phone. Where is my phone? There it is. Our first location is this long driveway that's between my high school and my elementary school. I have my friend and model Ivy here to pose around by the flowers, and we kind of experimented a little bit here. There wasn't much inspiration to the driveway, so I only had Ivy pose around these flowers over here. And this is the output of our first location. I'd say the photo turned out just fine. Our second location is further back the same driveway, but with overlapping trees that acts as a nature tunnel thing. And since this is a public driveway and vehicles are passing by, we had to move back and forth a little bit for safety reasons. There were kids watching us, screaming they also wanted their pictures taken. That was so funny. And here, enjoy this little puppy montage. And this is how the photo turned out for our second location. I kind of liked it, really. Our third location was this grassy area with a bunch of rocks, and I brought out the jacket that I bought and made Ivy wear it, and we kind of experimented with it a little bit. I also brought out this book with these glitters that are meant for nail art, but I just like, I'm gonna use them for photography. And by this point, I was sweating profusely. The photos turned out really good. We made a little bit of a mess, but it's clean now. I can assure you that. Our fourth location was this pool area. I don't think we were allowed to enter, so we just took photos by the gates. I couldn't handle the heat, so I tied my hair for a bit. And since it was already the afternoon, I wanted to make use of the shadow effect that the sun had on the railings. And we also kind of experimented with the jacket again here. This is how the photo turned out. Next location was the open field where a lot of sports usually take place before the pandemic paused everything. By this point, the sun was already going down really fast, and there weren't any more shadow effect that we could take advantage of with the railing, so I didn't have much inspiration for it. I kind of just winged it at this point. And this is how the photo turned out. It's not bad, really. I kind of like it. Next location was by these tall grass. And out of the photos that we've taken, this location was probably my favorite. We actually spent a lot of time shooting in this area, and it was quite fun, really. And the photos turned out really, really good. The only downside to this area, by the time we were done shooting, ants were starting to crawl up on my tripod. And then Ivy made a joke saying the reason why ants are crawling all over my tripod and my phone was that it's apple, and it now has been taken a bite, and that the ants had picked up its scent. I've never been more so disappointed in my entire life. That was so funny. I hated it. And we also experimented with the picture frame that I also brought with me. We also picked a sunny spot so we can take advantage of the last remaining minutes of the sun before it sets. We also moved further into the field and took advantage of the sun before it sets over the mountains. Unfortunately, due to the changing weather conditions, my own volcano was hiding behind her clouds. It would have been really cool if the volcano was out while our shoot was taking place. Hopefully next shoot, Mayon shows up. Prior to shooting, I looked up a lot of inspirations and concept on Pinterest and on Instagram. And for our last location was still in the open field, and by this point there weren't any more sunlight reaching us, and I wanted to take some silhouette photos. By the time we wrapped up shooting, that was when the rain started coming in, so we went home after. And this is how it turned out. I'm going to be posting 10 of my favorite photos on Instagram, since you can only post up to 10 photos at a time, and the rest of my favorite shots will be posted on my Facebook page, portraits.krl, so you can also check it out. Feel free to follow, like and subscribe, share it to a friend. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!
1, 2, 3, funky.